going to be that A-site take. The thing is, they haven't really capitalized off that ultimate. Finally, Runner will be there to get a kill, clearing Loon from the corner. It's not going to be easy, but pushing together, well-timed take is enough to get the advantage. Now all they need to do is convert.
5v3. Defuse already being tapped, pulling these players out into the open, but they're winning every fight. The advantage was huge, but now it's non-existent. The tap from West side, the wrap is coming though. Profek on him and taken down. One side makes the impossible reality.
Looking for that opener, he's trying to isolate. He needs to take that space. In fact, he's sort of a bit of a bait angle, but it might work out in the end. Runner holding the line, but they do get the plant in. Still into that 2 versus 2 scenario. Making this one possible for BBL. The setup from GX was nigh on perfect, but it seems to be falling apart. Yumpy trying to fight this one, but it's left onto Sociable, and with a showstopper up against him, he's got to try and tuck in, got to try and hide, avoid that rocket from catching him, but the time that's being bought as well allows the spike to get to half. He's got the timing almost spot on though, down to just a minuscule of HP. One in fact for Tomazi, just trying to cling to life, but he needs to hit the shot and he won't.
Looking for up close, and with a player embedded close, that's really what they're waiting for. The chance for someone like Sociable to rip a head off, for one player to overextend. It hasn't happened just yet. It's Loon that has to clear off the site by himself. Sociable's gone looking for someone to take down, while the squad on site are doing it all. 2 versus 4. Purpo and Runner, he's lined them up. Purpo with the double, that gives them a chance. A lifeline for GX with damage done onto Loon. Sociable, well, he's gonna have to find that impact. Oh, last you'd imagine. Nice shot from Loon, and that opens the window.
That's the exact start that BBL were looking for in this round.
It's the start they were looking for, the one that Purpo's been trying to avoid, and West side! Much rumor about the...
Ready for Tomazi. He was not expecting anybody to be that far forward. Purpo immediately springs into action. He is definitely looking back, but his nemesis still stands within the sight, just popping head after head. Tomazi also going to try and do the same. Hold a bit of a cross, but he has been spotted. Getting out of here should be impossible. And for Tomazi, he's basically just trying to play that sort of snake in the grass, but he's also been spotted by the drone. Cloud will at least get one, and actually, they're making this one competitive. The pistols working out maybe when they shouldn't, and now it's left all up to Sociable, and now they have to try and retake this 4v5, but they do have themselves a lockdown. That's the one saving grace.
There it is, put into play on cue. The idea here, though, catch those players as they fade back towards long. Surely, look who's stepping up, though. Sociable is walking in for the kills. He's got the TP to get out, and he might be caught by it in the end. It looks like he will, too, in fact, picked up. But they've got cover. They're behind the wall. The defuse, though, the problem. Already stopped with the grab well in play. The kills, though, go to Cloud as all 5 are found. Leading.
Someone who I'm sure has been up there before in the statistics. This was one they desperately needed. The hero plays as his teammate looks to defuse, and again, it comes right down to the wire for the side of GX. But a couple of rounds like that, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Support's not to be there. Loon is now dealt with, and in fact, they are slaughtering the remaining BBL players. Only Sociable is anywhere near the action. I'm surprised he's still going with the sniper. I fully expected maybe a change up. It doesn't matter though. Maybe that's why he just finds 3 in a matter of seconds. Ignore me. Use whatever gun you feel comfortable with.
Defuse starts. They have another piece of utility to stop it, the extra tap. They're going to swing straight into Sociable. He's landed another, and not quite taking the kill, but he'll get the ace in the end! Every piece of the puzzle!
First ace was fairly quickly followed by the second ace. This is absurd. He's not using that gun in any manner for which it was designed, but hey, I guess that's why he's not using the headhunter.
Shao looks like he's going for kind of the reactionary dart here off that first little bit of a glimpse of util. Here's the flood out from the tower. Trades come in. It is going to be bloody between these two. It's just back and forth the whole time. Rook's sick, the one to maybe tilt the scales a little bit here, but it's still a 2v2, so Getsu and Sadak up against Koala Noob, and Rook's sick and caught. Sadak controlling the site here, looking to try and push back through. They don't know about Koala Noob, and now they serve it! There's no... Oh, that is gut-wrenching. And that is a good attempt from Sugetsu. Oh! 1v1! Sugetsu against Shao, what a showdown! Want brothers in arms now on opposing sides, and Shao's angle is looking solid. Oh, but Sugetsu toying with him a little here.
Well divided.
He's going for it. Sugetsu, he wants this one in the bag. Getting closer, Shao goes down, Sugetsu!
Nice little push through on the A. The stall from the Vice on C, maybe we get the flank in.
How much Hero's got to be really cautious, because that wall's dropping any second now. I mean, he's not got much longer now. Ult on top. Oh, the ult. Oh, that could have been huge. Well, but...
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. We got one. We got one. It's cool. Rooksik, go get him. Go get him. Oh, he's actually done it. He's actually done it as well. He's got two. Oh, but they're answering back KC. Now finally the rest comes in. Rooksik is tearing them up. You were so close to saying hot take.
No, there was no hot take. It was just, I don't think we can use this game yet. We're not using this game. We got to see more.
Yeah, Sugetsu is... What is...
Okay.
I know it's a bit late, but what are we up to, guys? What's occurring? Arvez still doing all right.
There is no time to dawdle. They have to run straight into this side. Kiko already ahead of them. 10 seconds on the clock. That spike needs to be planted here and now. Thrash already underway, and that buys Kiko a little bit of time to take him down.
This operator in hand has had his moments here and there. But again, they're just doing well to force him into really awkward battles and then just running it down.
Oh my. Couple of connections. It puts them on the board, perhaps. It could be the round. The responses are so quick, though, from Team Liquid. Again, down to a 3v3 with Filu tagged so low, and you know they're looking to get aggressive. The op lands a shot with Kiko down on 1 HP. Filu barely avoiding that nade up top. Finally lands the death blow. Flash is good. Players on either side, but it doesn't matter. Both will fall. Damage done. Could put Grabinho in a spot to do some damage. He's isolated a 1v1. And the shots landed. That's the spike down. Where was Patatek? With 20 HP, he steps back into the angle, but finds...
There are other positions that work. Lamps as well, I think.
Where good teams get all their strats. Big play, crunch through the TP, but it has not worked out for Team Liquid. And Patatek, he's got a safe spot.
He'll survive.
He's good. Most of his HP intact. In they come, and he's safe as can be. All right, well, still gonna be difficult to get value out of this position. He has still got 2 flashes, but his teammates are the ones trying to work the map to make this possible. And Nats coming up behind someone. You wouldn't guess it, it's Solkas to win the fight. He's outdone Nats in the flank game. Patatek caught reloading, will be dropped. Kiko, though, comes in to try and close this out. Everybody's low. 1 bullet needed for everyone, including Solkas, 10 HP. And a rough idea of where he's coming from, but Solkas may have already went to the A site. Kiko has to have eyes in the back of his head as around the corner comes Solkas.
Slow it down again, no. They want to fight into this, leaving Camo as the last man standing, and he's done very well. It looked a little bit labored of Leon, but instead he takes
some heads while the rifles look to clean up from Movistar Koi. This is their chance to equalize.
Kiko, though, again, this time taking up the role of the duelist. He's been given a rifle for a reason. He only had the opportunity for a couple of them, but this man's hands had to be holding one. He's been so strong. And looks to do more. Kamik will fall. A trade back of sorts, and still an abundance of utility for Shados to try and clear this site. There are so many players up close that his util could be everything.
Oh, they've cleared out these players, spammed Patatek as he moved out of position of the guided salvo, but unfortunately, they haven't found the kill, and as a result, Patatek's there to take the hit off the showstopper, the follow-up.
27 of 13, by the way. Like, he had some crazy performances on the Jet, but he might be getting close to some sort of new record, because this is so impressive on an individual level. It just looks like he's so comfortable.
You know what I love about Kiko? The old Angel strat used to be, you put all your smokes down and then...
Expecting, but you said they prioritized it. This was the plan. Go for a 20-second, 30-second hit towards that A site. Evova's still around, though. And Click was completely blind. These flashes have been stunning. Was that? It's got to be from Molesy. That was perfect. The reveal very good as well, but Avova going to be dealt with. Mini's there. Robbie's there. Hype going to come back in, try to make that pressure happen, but swung on by 3. Odorous goes down. The floor's on the site and has got to go absolutely nuclear. And she does! Love her! Here we go. Avova, that's a great paranoia. That is perfection. You couldn't ask for better than that, and you're right. Odorous does then layer it in with the Hunter's Fury, leaving Mini to his own devices. Okay. That's the first. Gonna have to get 4 more here.
He aggresses into the site. He's gonna have to leave it now because the Rolling Thunder forces him away, and the guided salvo shuts down any aggression from Heavenside from the defenders.
Might be a little bit tough for EG to get back in here, especially with this late Cosmic Divide being dropped. Yeah, he's playing close with the shorty, but I don't think anyone is actually going to test him in this position. Just going to wait for pressure to come elsewhere, try and surprise a player by popping out with it.
Look how deep Loud are towards Ramen side here. 2 years is watching their flank like a hawk. They're going to go for it though. It's going to be a satchel here in from Icy. Nature catches out Vinny. Cowan's in waiting for them. And he bundles them up. It's all on Yay here from Vinny. He's going to clear that corner. Nature has to go for the swing, but it's going to be 2 years with 2. Vinny holds his ground as well, and up to Yay. This is EG's gun round. About to go up in smoke, unless Yay has something to say.
Does have the Vandal. Vinny low on HP, and just with the Outlaw, it would only require 1 shot. I don't think he's going to be hitting a flick on that position. This is so doable for Ye. The return to North America would be nice to get a little clutch on his first map.
There are a number of circles of hell that still need to be conquered for Ye on his journey back to the throne. I like the double back here over to the B side. This is essentially uncontested. On the util side, though, no trademark or anything like that to work with. It is going to be run and gun action. You see the double up from Loud over towards the Heaven side, and a fault line to herald their arrival. Yay has to set his feet. Cowancy was a healthy one. He gets taken down by a headshot, and now Vinny, 16 points of health, has to navigate this one, and Yay!
Let's go hit A instead. EG they wanted to take some space, it looks like, towards main, but now, yeah, they're disconnected.
They got full A-Link control, though. Loud have managed to filter their way now onto the side, and Cowanzine is trying to pave the way with his Hunter's Fury. Digizine, though, is down. That's Derek chiming in first, and that connector presence is starting to be neutralized now. The Bladestorm active here for Icy as well, should it be needed. Derek stuck in the corner with a shorty, 20 health, and he swings for it. Carter lobotomized there by Icy in a pinch, and it's up to Cowanzine. Young Gun able to bring 3 players down. Now Icy will be lingering on the other side with the knife.
Has no help. He needs to get at least 1 hit.
Oh, he gets nothing. Okay, has to fall back towards the B side now. There's a little bit of util behind him, but it's awkward. Icy, though, walks into the line of fire. Double swing here towards the top of B. Gets the kill on Digizine, and the operator clatters to the ground. Now Loud, having given up that side of the map mostly, have to set up for this retake.
And they do have the null command to do so, and they've also got Cowanzine. You can see him bottom of the map. He's on the flank, going towards B main.
Plant comes in, 2 years. Throws up that cyber cage there to make sure he can't be peeked on. That's got to be Cowanzine. A late flank here through top B. And it's time for that runner back here for Ye. Finds that first kill. There probably won't be a target-rich environment after the fact. As Loud are grouped up here over towards that B site side. It's Pancada getting there, 2 versus 2 now. Looking to push on in. Flash now to play from behind. Pancada gets into halls here with the help of Vinny. And Nature being very hard to dig out. Out onto the side we go, and the flash seemed good, but it's not good enough for Ye. Nature's got to do this. What an important round. What a big 1v2. Vinny on the spike. He's sticking it. Nature forces him off it. Time is short, and it's unclear if Vinny can finish the job here. He's waiting for Nature to come for him. The time may not be on his side. That was a close one.
You got the fault line set up. Immediately used. It's fire against fire. And again, it seems to be going the way of 100 Thieves. Austin is settling the shots for a second kill. They have to give the space up.
Just bullying MIBR. Asuna, he dodged every single bit of utility. That's why he's running the Neon, Doug. Forget that it's nerfed. He can still sprint around like a madman and dodge util left and right.
Careful there.
MIBR, they need a miracle into this round. It's a 5v3. Cortesia, he's so far away right now. And Cryo's gonna pick off Artsine.
And that's 1 kill found on EU. That's another.
Oh, reach alt invested into this round. The time is already really low.
What in the world is this? They're fully committing onto all this. They're investing as heavily as they can, and it might just work out.
He's got a stick.
Lucio still playing backside. He's going to get first, and Oz with just a sitting duck on the swing. He's going to get the kill. Is he going to be able to get the defuse? Austin is on the swing. He drops him.
Info utility, and it's aggression.
This is really fast. It's not just aggression C, it's aggression B as well. It's an attack and assault on all fronts. And again, it's a slaughter. He's gotten 4. The ace is stolen, but 100 Thieves get to 12.
Just running it down.
That's the face of a man who's... Well, the ult at the ready, now invested. He's gonna funnel it back to the towers a little bit. Sheenum gets caught. Brazil almost does too, a flank up towards heaven. Is that gonna be the window for Aspas? It is. Meanwhile, filthy setup.
这一波的双节奏进攻还是很顺，但是 Smokey 在2楼处守住了2侧，都接住了，3杀到手，队友也在赶的过程当中
转起来了，4杀的 Smokey， 好像胜利的天平已经倒向了 EDG， 只剩一个光在 B 外面对对方奇乐的全面封锁，无可奈何。
找到了位置 ，Smokey 赶过来想要拿到自己的 Ace， 康康在帮忙
去勾了，帮忙去勾了，
但有一根半线。 而且区正好掉在了原地，
天极光束带走了。
So we'll see if that continues into this series. Fnatic a big challenge, and on the attack, they've already got Spike planted. Looks like deep control is going to be held late into the plant as Boaster has a Paranoia primed and ready for a play straight into their spawn. Kayak with them. This is delaying them even further. Tejo's rockets come in, the salvo blocking them a little longer, meaning it's a panic as they run back into Boaster. He's not able to capitalize though.
Yeah, they've caught both controllers in a matter of seconds. The only problem now is just that time has been ticking. Already half, some shots connected by Kayak, but it doesn't matter. The diffuser...
Where Loon is, if not for the gate crash that he can quickly fall back to up in heaven. That may be needed. Guided salvo underway. Rockets not going to take Loon out of position though. Ult used now, confirming. Still one up close, one up top. Lots of information to play with for the BBL side. The decision for Loon though, does he keep the advantage, hide with his team? There's a lot of weaknesses in play here. No, he's taking the risk. Punished immediately, and a rifle on the floor. That was, you have to feel like maybe that was unnecessary, Tom.
Yeah, I think blinding himself might have thrown it off a little bit. I think maybe had other plans in mind, but that went up in smoke when he caught himself with a flash. And now things become very difficult. You have yourself that ultimate available. It's already been thrown through though, and isn't going to be able to do too much. None of the players were in the site just yet. I think that's Rolling Thunder that's been used all the way back. And in fact, Yumpy's actually walked past his opponent, and that time really is ticking. Boaster still within the site. They have to be on it right now, and I'm intrigued to see if this is actually going to go through.
What? Oh! That they have, it's not likely. They commit a whole lot, he says, and immediately Loon pops the ulti.
Does this mean they're going to use the other? That was the question I was going to ask. Is do we do? No, he just goes alone. I thought maybe, okay, they'll use the Hunter's Fury just to get a free kill and a gun. No, instead, Loon was like, I can take him. I've got this. I think there was a stun to help him out, but even still, it leaves them level with a severe weaponry disadvantage and a lot still to do.
Oh, the retake of space is nice from Yumpy. They cleared that side out, but now he's up close looking for the fight. The shots don't land though again. Weaponry disadvantage in play. Glaring for the side of BBL. They've lost Yumpy, they've lost the sight. A star down to at least use the grab well, buy some more time. Hunter's Fury and a couple of kills. This could actually work out. Another burst of the Hunter's Fury claims Alpha Yair, and the grab well wasn't even needed at this point. The round is already theirs. BBL, they won't see Fnatic. 8-3 and 9-3 half looking likely with a weaker investment from BBL and an almost flawless round from Fnatic just some moments ago. Alpha's taking risks here. He's going a little crazy. Let's see if he gets the reward. There's a player up in his face. He's TP'd out. Rolling Thunder sends him flying. Not having a good time of it, but he is alive.
I think that's going to go on one of those like Valorant Nightmare Twitter accounts. Loon, he's been having a quiet time, and well, he will get one, but that's all she wrote. Prophet, well, Boaster's cleared the angle next to him. And actually, that means Prophet can focus on the one angle with Boaster is. Puts it back into a 2 versus 2. Make that just 1 as Prophet has to do basically everything. But he lands a shot at the last second. Even looks for a little bit more. Peak look for the spam. It's already been seen though. And there's the showstopper. In fact, he gets out of there. Nice maneuver. Nade thrown through and the swing out from Sociable. He was looking to try and find a kill. Now Loon goes in. No doubt. He's not just planning to escape. There's normally some attempted magic paranoia as an attempt to push back. He lands the first shot, but isn't expecting the reswing. Still 3, now 4 players setting up to this B site. BBL are walking directly into a trap. It's almost a kill back, though. A hefty amount of damage on Crashies.
They have to be worried about mid, and indeed Boaster's still sat up in heaven watching that play out, so there's not going to be a stab in the back effectively from back. Still with the TP for Prophet.
That would do it as well.
There's the info. 25 seconds left. They have to push this into the B side. Still credits for the next round. No need to save. See what they can drain from their opponents. Rolling Thunder put into play. Nice shot by Vac though. Heaven control taken back. 15 seconds. Time to go to site. 1 HP on Crashies. Kayak has to stand strong and he will fall. 1 HP on site. But
he's TP.
The TP to the A site. The plan will now be found. Chronicle can try the spam. That would be his best chance here. Or to catch him afterwards. The spam not landing, but the shots do. How quick can Vac get here? He needs to run around. Just 1 HP on Chronicle and 1 on Crashies. Not like this, surely. Vac creeping around towards the screens, and he's left Crashies without a clue of where to go. He'll make it to the spike. The tap will be heard. Vac making his way, but it's not even half. The big swing and the dope.
At least initially towards his garage contact. Less.
Yeah, we've already got a 3-player stack here.
Yeah, they seem so aware, and Kicks gets all the attention in the end and pulls it away from the eyes that were trained towards Les here. Nice little crossfire setup, and it's all getting a little bit mad. Only Aves really drawing blood for Carmine Core, but the spike's been left loose. Still deep towards B, a tricky predicament for them now. Do they still want that garage control? Can they even vie for it? I don't think so. It's that focus towards the B site to get back that spike.
Vitality don't need to do much here. If KC go for the plant here, I expect a flood.
Waiting for it. Oh, hold on. And so did Carmine Core. They expected the flood as well. They were waiting for it. And now a 1v1. Kicks.
A team like this, getting the momentum on the first map, if they started on the bind and had a rough time because, you know, how good KC looked on bind the other day, then I'd be a bit more scared about how Vitality managed their nerves. And they didn't play the off-season. We don't know how they manage a loss. Like, we don't know what this team, you know what I mean? They've got some fiery personalities in there, you know what I mean?
Oh, look, anyone worth their salt looking at a team like this can see the potential, I don't want to say downfall, but, you know, the pros and cons of it. You know, you've got a lot of, I don't even say egos, that sounds negative, but there's a lot of potential threat there. If it goes wrong, can they problem solve well enough? We're probably not going to see it if it keeps going like this at 8-2. KC do have a plant though, and they're really turning the screws towards CT. Stunner! Martin! Finally waking up here! Cracking skulls, leaving Les, the last one alive. And the ult on top. Durka basically off the map, trying to hunt down Sugetsu, who does get away with his life, but now he's on patrol. Holding this deeper than before, but 13 seconds is a little bit deadly, but it's fine. Plants it. Oh! Martin's POV right now. Find me that. Safe and Trex. Oh, it's all falling to pieces. What the hell was that shot he just hit? Trex, 1v4, and then they're not letting at the start, yeah.
I've seen the best of the best.
What is that?
They get it. They absolutely get it. Oh, that was nuts. Okay.
Salvos are going to need to change positions.
They see.
Get a bit fancy.
Yeah, I guess it's off the back of Safe here, right? That's what we're waiting on. Okay, Safe's seen him. And he's been caught in this corner a couple of times, but 10 HP, it's all he needs! Durka unleashes! Perfect play in unison with Safe, kind of setting the tone, setting the trap, and then springing it. Sugetsu and Elite up against 5, but they do have pistols. Trex has the Phantom. Durka, of course, the knife's still there, but it's not easy. Time running low, they gotta make that move. And Durka, he wants this, and he might just get it, just taken away from the ace of the kicks, but It's tough to make it more than one, right? This is a really tricky position, and you've had to give away the game. Do you stick around? Do you back away? He's trying to have impact here.
30 seconds left.
Trying to be a hero himself. He's found a corner. And ladies and gents, we might have it right here, right now. Kick's doing everything he can for Vitality. Trex and Les now with a doable scenario. Can they deny the plant? Can they pause the roll? It's 10 seconds, another attempt at this. Les here now by Trex's side. Elite waiting, smoke, drops, oh! Huge from Les. Still life in them yet. The post plant is uncomfortable. Oh, no way! It's down to a 1v1. Avers, the young gun, the young blood here, up against Les, a veteran, decorated, brilliant. But today, Avers has the time on his side, and Les, oh, he holds on.
Here goes the smoke. Okay, Slow Orb definitely going to get some work done. Cryo comes off second best in that exchange, but so far Sentinels are being contained. Here come the salvos. This is going to force some fancy footwork from 100 Thieves on this site, but still Sen have not committed. Still they wait. 40 seconds and counting. Armageddon from the attackers will mostly go unnoticed by Sen. John gonna catch the end around. That is beautiful. Finally, they explode there out from Heaven's side. He's got a heck of a lot of work to do and can't really afford to wait for Arsenal to get there. It'll have to be one. Arsenal gets in and has to take the 1v2. Paint shells clear a little bit of space, but John and Zek are gonna swing together. What are you doing? How does he find that?
Only Asuna is going to hit the mid-air dropping phantom headshot. There is no other player in this game that will ever pull that off. It is fathom.
Go on, give it to me straight, Dr. Valerie.
This is not how the game was intended to be played. What? I mean, he can barely even see the second guy with the rope.
We're making a mockery now of the gunplay.
Oh my God.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. It is day 3 of kickoff. It is day 3 of kickoff, and we have to pass through mid. Got confirmation. This is where they're going to land. Good seas, but no one to play off with it here. 0 point comes on in. Now, this is it. The Null Commander set them up, and instantly around the corner, Zels is waiting. Oh my God! There's a Null
Nobody cleared
Command.
right. The Prowler missed.
Your util is turned off for all intents and purposes. They're just entrenched, and it's John that gives him the info. Bang is playing close, but he's gained a lot of ground on him without giving away his position. Bang does not know that Busio is on the hunt. Has to have spotted him there, but the right click's going to account for him anyway. John respectfully backs up. He's a tough to win, but John is one shot to Busio.
He has the guidance salvo for further delay. This is going to be next to impossible for Busio to pull off.
That's pretty good, but Busio's around the corner. John has to full commit here. Gets it to half, a little bit further. John looking for the shots, looking for the shots. Oh, there! Busio from under his nose with the defuse.
Full site exec here.
That smoke will buy a little bit of time, but if Demon 1 is dashing across it, forget the smoke. May it be damned. 85 HP, swinging backside, finding a second, not able to connect on the third, but Khalil has arrived at the scene, and he is dealing plenty of damage. Havoc on the swing, it's all on to come. Light armor, a chance to make a play here. Rafa on the tap, he's gonna have one last person he's gonna have to deal with, and that is Havoc. A refresh and a reload of the clip. Utility out, it's a 50-50 game here. Is he sticking it? Is he gonna get it to half? He did get it to half, and the classic!
30 seconds left.
A little bit of a misfire there.
It was too deep. I don't think he caught him! MW gets 2! And now the flash in the smoke. The regress. They're TPing out. I don't know that that was the plan, but this has worked out nicely. Yeah. The problem is he's by himself, and they're not fully convinced that that's where it is, so all of the defense is heading A, but the spike being planted B.
Spike planted.
It's still going to be so hard to pull off if you're Furia.
Heat is upgraded a weapon MW has as well.
Palm does have that. Viper Spit still online. King still has the paranoia.
It's just gone from impossible to unlikely, but there's still a chance. Com's timing is gorgeous. Tex is there with him.
Eve, Furia the chance in this round with that Collat Bucky. I thought this gun was nerfed. I mean, Demon 1 had no chance.
Oh, this breakout star trying to brute force into tree past the Viper wall will get control of the area. G2, they've rotated quickly to defend this.
The rolling's only going to come in, but the Annihilation is going to slow, well, you'd think, Cloud9 up. Instead, they're going to go for it anyway. Concuss does connect onto Mitch, but it's still all systems go for C9, and there's Oxy finding his double. Mitch rolls away, knows Valorant has no choice but to take this fight, and it's an easy pickup, although Vic somehow in the periphery was down. Jonah P finds his, and now Leaf has to fight in against Oxy and Mitch in the post plant.
Oh, that was some great movement to get the kill on Zeppa, his longtime old teammate. But now, 1 versus 2, Oxy and Mitch trying to set up a crossfire. Leaf creeping upstairs, going for the flank at some point here. Oxy needs to be aware, so
This
much
has got to
time is
give
ticking.
Oxy knows. He has that awareness, but I think Leaf has managed to avoid detection. They're never going to check pit. Here's Leaf. One. Leaf! Mastermind! Lethal to G2. One-shots across the board. Mitchie with a fault line here. Valorant and Trent want to try and push up, take liberties. Vic's timing not quite there. He doesn't see the player push coast, and now he's overwhelmed at close range, but Oxy chimes in for 2. From that high ground now to the Sheriff. Interrupts the plant. Oxy! He's looking for it! Oh, and it slips away! The utter disrespect!
Funny way to get the morale up. Oxy finally turning up for this squad, man.
Yeah, bro thought he wouldn't give credit with that jump off. Come on, bro. Hey.